On today's video, we're going to cover a little maintenance issues or ideas. We're going to cover lower control arm. A little bit about the lower control arm, things to check, things to know, so you get a great product. More on that when we come back. Hey, on today's video, we're going to cover a little bit about the lower control arms, mainly a Chevelle lower control arms. But this is true on fabricated lowers. Even though the steel stamped factory repo arms have variants on them, the fabricated stuff has a lot of variants on it from builders, different builders. The set lengths on them and stuff have not been very good, but even the quality between runs from this run to that run varies dramatically. So a few things to check on the lower control arm to get an idea of what's going on with that. So let's dive into it and see what's going on. Okay, here we are looking at a lower control arm. Yes, this one's upside down, but it gives you an idea what we got going on here. A few things I want to show you is, one, get you some good bolts. This is a headed bolt with a lock nut. It's a headed washer, so washer's not falling off. You know, at the racetrack and you're digging around looking for it. So a good high quality bolt, it can be run in and out with the impact. Very good piece. So get a good bolt. Lower control arm bushings. These bushings have bearings in them, so I'll be a little more delicate with them because I don't want them falling out. But that bearing is, or that bushing may not be legal for every class, but if you can run them, run them. Yes, they require more maintenance. But what we're going to look at here today is the offset between the center line of the bushings to the ball joint. Other thing, get you a good 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch rod to run through your lower control arms. So if you're welding on the bushings, that you get the bushings aligned right. If you're not welding on the bushings, check the bushings to make sure that they are aligned properly. You want to make sure that the bushings are aligned, the grease zerks are down, and before you weld them in. And you also want to make sure that the offset between your ball joint and your edge of your bushing here is about 8 3/4 of an inch. Okay, I square off this back rod with some 1, 2, 3 blocks to get it nice and square, and this one is 8 3/4. That's standard length. If you come off of your spring pocket and measure down to your ball joint to see if this is curling, and it'll be about a 1/4 inch gap between that lip. Now you need to establish this measurement here on your own because it's going to vary, different ball joints. Maybe put a line on it. Maybe take a picture of it and put it in your phone. But you're going to have to get something so you have a reference point of where that is. So bushings need to be straight in line. From this edge, we need to be 8 3/4 back. And this is about a 1/4 inch from this step right here that is on this particular ball joint. This is a QA1 ball joint. It's just one that I prefer to use. Hal makes a good ball joint, Africa makes a good ball joint, and you could even put a Moog ball joint in it. But establish this piece right here, or it's not going to be the same on every lower control arm. This is something you need to understand, that this bucket orientation and the angle of this bucket is going to vary a little bit. But this right here can vary a lot. So Different brands, it's going to be off. This is going to throw your caster off. This is going to throw your bump off. This is going to throw your toe off. So you just can't put these on and say we're golden. So check this out. If you need help, we have control arms. We can have them welded with different orientations, different type of bushings, bearings, non-bearing stuff that's IMCA legal. So that's a look at lower control arm maintenance. So understand that it's not, we're not like pointing the finger at somebody and saying, well, they just build bad stuff. It just is what it is. Try to get quality product. Try to get consistent product. That's what it's really about. Get the same thing. Even if it's wrong sometimes, you can tune the car into it and make it good, but you don't have to fight that battle every time you put something on the car. So know what you got, know what you get the next time. So share, like our videos, help us to grow our channel, continue to build BSB Nation here on Speed Lab. This is where we get smart about our race cars and our race programs. As always, God bless you, go fast, go left, and we'll see you next time.